This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start did he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The only thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
They'll try the right here. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Same tailback, another carry. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, it's exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Receiver kicks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Down comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taking his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back to the throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
QB decides to keep it here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And they're trying to push it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Outlaws Stadium is rocking. Well, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, and he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Offense back out to try and get something going. Last time, the defense got a big 4th-down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Makes a quick catch. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Wow, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone in this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes out to start this drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Then the defense come up with a stop this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He's got it in the open. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's back to throw again on second down. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To the air, it's Knight. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Point after, not quite through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To throw, it's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring it down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Took contact on the throw. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Ducks will have first and 10 here.
Here we go.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just push to get any yards at all.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through. With that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense ready to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Knight. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaking tackles and going. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end has got it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. He pulls in the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Remove the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And the receiver's on it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime.
Set, ready.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the board. They'll stop him for a loss. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Using his legs here. For the scramble, comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense stays in the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. A penalty backs him up. First and very long. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they get the completion. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 4 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic. start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Throwing off play action. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Took his eyes off the football. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Takes the handoff against Johnson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So we got a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a 4th down stop. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called...
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, tremendous toughness here.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed in that play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
You get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And there's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
We're down looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Fakes the handoff and looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Receiver in motion now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Ready? Longer. 42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains. An incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an Excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That's good for first down yardage down at 26.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The quarterback keeps it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Catch. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. They're coming off a 3-and-out. Looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a run to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Receivers are bunched together. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to...
It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This pass is on target. Caught. You make the stop at the 25, and it's first and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Takes a shot at the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Let's go.
Pounding away with the run game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Knight. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in.
I wish CPU was running this much man coverage against me, damn.
Oregon offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's got it, and that is enough for the first down. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Handoff to the right side. Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Got it.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Hand it off. He breaks free. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. He's down to the end zone. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, and I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.